happy, smug, excited, overjoyed. Feel all the things in Block Happy.
Hey guys, and thanks for joining us here at Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Will Meadows.
And I'm Sara Meadows, and today we're previewing the game Block Happy. This is designed by Sam Arms and John Ward.
It's a 2 to 5 player hand management card game that takes about 15 to 45 minutes to play. We were given a prototype copy of the game to check out, so let's see how Block Happy is played.
To set up the game, deal one happy card face up to each player.
Then deal a hand of 7 cards to each player.
Shuffle the remaining happy cards into the draw deck, and you're ready to begin.
On their turn, players will play 1 or 2 cards from their hand, and each card represents a different emotion that someone is about to experience.
Play a frustrated card on your opponent and watch their anger swell as you take one of their happiness cards.
Or, better yet, get them outraged and take all their happiness.
But they will feel awfully smug when they successfully block your attack.
Cards may allow you to optimistically search through the draw pile, curiously ask for cards, or cause others boredom as you skip their turn.
Most cards can also be played as a set, which allow you to choose one card from the discard pile as well as draw one from the hidden pile.
Anytime a happiness card is revealed, it is immediately played in front of that player, and the first player to gain 7 happy cards wins the game. Block Happy touts itself as a card game that's more about the emotional experience that you get when playing the game, and while I was a little bit dubious jumping in the first time, I actually thought they did a pretty fantastic job of eliciting the emotional experiences listed on the cards. It really is pretty fantastic to be able to make someone get angry as you steal their cards, only to be blocked by their smug card saying, no, give it back, doesn't count. I really felt like you did actually get to experience some of those emotions when playing the game, and overall it's a pretty slick little card game.
In the game, you just play a card on your turn or two, depending on if you have any matching sets, and then you just follow whatever the card says to do. So those are the only rules. So it has a very simple rule set to follow, and then you just do what the cards say.
There are some additional bonus actions that you can take in the game. One of those is called playing the rainbow. When you do that, you take one card of all 5 colors, I think there's 5, of each of the emotions, and you can play that kind of as like an angry card. You can play all 5 to steal 1 happiness from another player, and then you always are going to draw back up to 7 cards after your turn, so then you get to draw a bunch of new cards as well, which is pretty cool.
Some of the cards allow you to gain cards from the pile, the discard pile. So if you've known some of those really powerful cards have been played, you may hang on to those until an opportune time to go ahead and pull those out so that you can try and amass all the happy before the end of the game.
Usually what's going to end up happening in the game, at least the experiences we've had, is that you everybody starts with 1, maybe you've found 1 and you've stolen 1, so you've got 3, and then there'll be this big swing where like one guy has 0, somebody else has 5, they've been kind of saving up their power cards, and they end up stealing all your happiness, plus on their next turn they play their tickled pink card, which is kind of like a wild happy. You don't have to reveal that one on the table when you get it because it's not a happiness card, but it counts as a happiness card, and so you go from having 0 to like 5 in the 6th one and you win, and it's a pretty fun little back and forth, who knows who's going to get the game at the end of it type of thing.
The artwork is done very well. We were given a prototype copy, but everything looks pretty finalized. I know they're still tweaking some things as this is a prototype, but all of the different cards are different in the deck. They all are illustrated well to look like a 3-dimensional block, and they all fit very well with what emotion that they have.
Yeah, the illustration is really bright and fun, or angry and sad, or whatever on each one of them, which is cool. The design is also really nice. You're holding 7 cards in your hand, but they're all labeled like on the left side, so they hold really nice when you play them. For just being square little cards, the table presence is pretty nice because you've got all these like just smiley, crazy looking faces all over the place. We had a good time with it. If it looks like something you would enjoy, check out Block Happy on Kickstarter right now, and then be sure to click that little logo in the corner over there and subscribe to Tantrum House because we got more videos coming all the time. Surprise! Oh, not the surprise. The surprise card is pretty cool, though. Happy, happy, happy. I gotta get my beard a little longer.